leak, so I shall mute you for a moment. I'm sure you'll appreciate that.
I don't know.
Maybe you can stay on if you like.
Sounds like a solid stream. Good for you.
Oh, beer involved. One, two, three.
Because I'm not sure helping you philander is really within the purview of your job. Hey, remember me? It's Mama.
We're back, and we're back.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Okay, don't forget you don't follow.
And chug a beer, and get a beer.
It's coming at you.
Did I hit broadcast? Well, we'll just do it again just in case. Got a fat black lady walking down the street. And now this may not seem like the most peace. Oh, never mind, she's white. Oh, no, she's spoke, she's black.
I'm looking for you on the map.
Over by the Maze Bank office. Over by the office. Hey, you want to meet at the office?
I can go to the office.
Excuse me, yeah. We can sit at that table or whatever and look all boss and shit.
I can tell you about that. We can talk about that VIP game.
Okay. Fat black lady. Sorry. Oh, you get a star just for punching fat black ladies as you're walking down the street? Okay. I see how it is.
I thought this was America.
Yeah, it's reverse racism. Reverse racism. Yeah, this is all B-roll footage. It'll end up on the cutting room floor here. You can buzz my office when you get here. Let me see if I can shower up. I think I have a room here for that. I can get washed up. So you don't have to see me with these bruises on my face. I know you don't like that swagger.
Or those saggy ass titties.
Well, I'll see if I got a push-up bra. I can put them on in. Yep, there you go. Oh, I'm singing in the shower. La 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 la. How do you sing? There's a bar that says singing?
Yep. But because our mics are going through the party, it's not going to work for you. Fuck. There's no way off of the roof.
Whose roof?
This
Which
roof.
are you on?
I'm on the roof for the building.
Oh. No, there's a place down there for that. Look, if I have a black eye, it's I don't know what it is.
Wait, did I go to the wrong roof? I might have gone to the wrong roof.
The Maze Bank office building, where we no, you know what we were talking about. Yeah.
No, I just landed on the wrong roof because I saw the helicopter pad.
Hilarious. Style. Let's see, put something professional in here. P/sit chair emote. That's what I could do to sit down. I'm still trying to learn the emotes in Redline, and I'm still trying to learn their inventory system. I have not been able to access anything that looks like an inventory system. And they may not have a legit inventory system, which is kind of a good thing. I've seen they have a weapons wheel, which is kind of like an inventory wheel. Elon Ip has one, and I know how to work that. It's a mouse, like usual. But the funny thing is, most have like an actual inventory system, and I'm thinking like maybe he got rid of the inventory system so you cannot like rob from other people like that. And that would be kind of cool if he did that.
I'm thinking, so one of the things I saw is like a streamer pad kind of a thing, so you can bind keys to it. And I was thinking one of those for RP might make it a lot easier.
A streamer
if it'll work
pad?
that way. It's for people that do like Twitch and shit, so they can like hit the things so the little things pop up. And
Wow.
like,
Okay. Oh, I'd be into that.
I'm waiting for permission from you, by the way.
Oh, so sorry. Hold on. Answer the buzzer. Yes. Sorry. Here you are. I'm just, I'm working at my desk at the moment, but feel free to come on in when you're ready.
I'm just talking with this hot little piece you got out here.
Oh, yeah. My assistant. That's, Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were here, sir.
You always wear gloves in your office? Weird.
Yeah, this is my professional outfit. I murk people in this outfit. You'll notice the Bluetooth. That's how I know who to murk. Ah, yes. So, how do you do, sir?
I do pretty well. There we go. Got a nice good wide split there.
Alright, well. Yeah, big old Trump-style man-spreading. What a fucking meme, dude.
So, that game I was talking about, the VIP type thing.
Sure.
So, essentially, like, if we were playing, you would, let's say you were the assassin, you would have a full itinerary of where this person's supposed to travel, the streets they're supposed to travel on, so kind of like a map to it, the points that they're supposed to stop, how long they're supposed to stop at every given location. And so from there, you can try to plan your hit. But as soon as you kind of make your presence known, then they can full blast to a safe spot that you will not know what that safe spot is until they reach it, essentially.
Okay. Now, let's say Humane Labs was one of the spots where they were going to go. And I camp out there, and it's like maybe it's a third stop on their list. I don't know, right? They've made their stops, they've done their thing.
You would know because you'd have their itinerary.
Okay, so the itinerary includes the order of the locations.
Yep. Just like if a president was like going somewhere.
Oh yikes! Let's be careful here, sir. Okay, so let's say it's our third stop, and I decide to camp out there, and I bring my I presume I can have kind of an OP vehicle, but nothing weaponized.
Correct.
So let's say I take my Shotaro.
But if they recognize that shit, then they can just run.
Okay. Now this would be cool because you could really get like a detailed itinerary of the spot they have to stay in. We could take screenshots beforehand. You can have pictures of the locations, etc. Where they have to like park the car or whatever they have to do there. This would be really cool. I really like this idea because if you get like enough people, you could have like 6 bodyguards with the guy, and like they can literally like surround the door. You'd have to like pick off bodyguards one by one in order to get to the guy himself.
Exactly, but I mean, their behavior should be normal until something is abnormal for them.
Right.
I mean, yes, they know that they're being hunted for the game purpose, but for, the RP side, this is just, them running protection on this person.
Okay. All right, so let's say in order to make it like that, maybe we have a rule that says you have to take out one bodyguard before you can take out the dude himself.
I wouldn't even say that, because for me, it's kind of like if you're blending in enough, and you have to, if you've got to kill him with a hammer, then you might want to get pretty close. If you get close enough, then those guards fucked up.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you'd never get close enough, I don't bet. So, like, let's say I'm in a Shotaro, and I camp out, and I'm waiting, and they show up, and I plug a dude, and he goes down, and they all jump in the car, and they get out, and they go to their safe space. Mm-hmm. Is the mission beefed from there?
Yep.
Or, okay, so it's done. It's done.
Just assume, yeah, they got full extraction going, because now they have all the backup in the world.
All right. Well, if you could have like 10 people in a lobby, this would be cool because you could have like a guy and like 7 bodyguards, and you could have another guy who's like the killer, and you could have somebody else like park a truck in front of the escape, and you could have somebody else come in a helicopter and save the guys while they're on the ground. You could have another guy show up in a helicopter and do a helicopter chase. Gosh,
exactly.
This will be so good, and we should try it out with the few people we do have.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. I mean, if you have 3, you have 2 bodyguards, the VIP or the main, and the assassin.
Yeah. On the next video we put out, I'm gonna start putting out things that say like, hey, if you wanna play like DM or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Randall wants to play. He's definitely down, but again, I know. He'll be more of a replacement for Anthony if we move to PC, but he can't replace Anthony. I mean, that's, yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
Just doesn't work.
I think that would be kind of fun to have to do it that way. And then, for video-wise, you can literally do a video kind of like explaining what goes on, like the short version, but then kind of the splash screen of what the itinerary is. And you can do one video from each perspective, if you wanted. The assassin and the guards. I think the assassin should get maybe even 12 hours GTA time to stake out what they want to do once they get the itinerary.
That's literally like 20 minutes, but I would probably just give them the itinerary a day in advance. And they could record their own video.
Then I would say whatever is about, a half hour, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd probably give them the itinerary a day in advance and say, go plot it out. And by the way, while you're plotting it out, sort of talk about it. Like, talk about what you're thinking while you're doing it. And just know you'll probably get 30 seconds, or you'll get a minute or less of actual time showing you're plotting out the whole thing. You know what I mean?
See, for me, I probably wouldn't have time to do that. It's I've got the day that I can play, or, the 2 days I can play. So being able to do it the day before is kind of rough to assume I can do it all.
Okay. Well, but the day of, you could do it, right? You could have 30 minutes in advance, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, we would all be in a specific location on the map and let that person go out and check everything out.
Right, okay. I love it. I think this is a great game, in fact. It's better than Survive the Hunt, it even sounds like, kind of. Could be anyways.
See, it's kind of like what I was thinking. It's depending on who we are, our characters at that time. This character, I could make like the safe point be my Polito Bay like bunker facility thing.
I like this. We should try to put one together soon with. We'll
Yeah,
try to get Anthony and Kenton.
I think it can be a lot of fun, especially because if you don't get that target, if like maybe you just take out his guards, he's still on the run.
Right.
And now it is kind of like a survive the hunt. And you've got to try to take this guy out before he can get like to safety.
I'm not even opposed to using some explosives or even weaponized vehicles as long as there's nothing heat-seeking, depending on what we did and depending on how the first game went. I guess we'd have to see.
I agree. I mean, I like it better, like, the big explosive shit with a larger team, because then you could literally have, like, the guard showing up just ahead of the arrival to scope out a place and where they're going to park to make sure there's no explosives around. And
yeah, I mean, it could get very intricate. Like Assassin. Like when we LARPed Assassin. Remember that LARP?
Exactly.
That was a good LARP.
That's kind of where I was getting a bit of the idea from.
You know what? Hold on. I want to ask you about that. Let's rewind about 11 years back. No. We'll go about 13 years back when we were LARPing Assassin. I walked out of the house that night, and Mike Alfonso, knew that I was going to be leaving at that time, and I could never figure out how the hell did he know I was leaving at that time. Did he have any foreknowledge?
Are you asking if I tipped anybody? I did not.
Yeah, which is... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be... I don't think that's, like, meta. I mean, it could be considered meta, but I don't think... And we might have considered that meta at the time. But at the same time, it could be as easy as a simple phone call from a source who knows or something, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. I wasn't claiming it was meta. I wasn't claiming cheating in any way, but I thought it was interesting.
But yeah, I think that with this, man, I think we could have like a really good time with it.
Yes, and we could do several videos like this. It would be our own franchise, like Fail Race has Survive the Hunt franchise, you know?
Yeah, and I was trying to come up with names, like if it would be like Assassin, or like the cheesy one I came up with was like View to a Kill kind of a thing.
First of all, this is why you're the game guru. This is a great idea. This is a really spectacular idea. What could we call it? Gotta give it a good name. I'm gonna have to sleep on it because I bet 20. We could think of 20 amazing names for it. But this could be really good, and this could be literally our own franchise that we sit on. Let's face it, Fail Race has Survive the Hunt. Nobody's watching his stupid Survive the Chase videos and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I got you. And that's what I was trying to like literally think of was variations on the theme of that, where we do incorporate blending in and all that kind of stuff to it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's just a super important component.
Alright, I like this. I gotta stand up. I gotta move to a different chair because this one doesn't have any cool poses left. You've got this arm spread thing, like legs crossed arm spread thing.
It's like, oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll cozy up to one side here. You know, I'm gonna do something real quick here. I'm going to switch chat. I'm gonna have to get up in order to do it. I want to switch to in-game chat and see if it records. So first thing I'm going to actually do is share out what we've done here. Then I'm going to